morning, everybody. This is the one and only Heavy Metal 95 here. Today we got a brand new video, and this time another new releases on those metal albums, which is something that I haven't done like this one. Like, if you haven't seen my previous video, feel free to check out, because I've been really started doing like the metal album new releases video. I mean, this is something I wanted to do after doing a lot of manga reading logs and manga reading vlogs. So the first one here I'm going to start off with, and this is basically the newest album. We're going to be talking something brand new, and this is something exclusively as well, because for those who haven't been wondering, so I've been very outspoken for this, because we got another one, and this time an American death metal band which goes by Insurreathim, with their releasing their newest album, which is Irreverence of the Divine, which this album is going to be released on the 20th of June of this year, because we just got another brand new album as well for this most specific bands like Insurreathim, because they're going to release their new album, which is Irreverence of the Divine. That's their latest album. It's going to come out on CD and audio cassette tape versions and on vinyl, particularly. However, it's going to come out on the 21st of April, because we just got to come by for this one, because I just wanted to know, for the most part, because whenever you wanted to come by on checking out these new album releases on here, if you want to make the whole thing for this as well, because I just wanted to know for this one. And also, we got another brand new album from Death Commander with their album called Never to Grow Old, which is going to come out on the 30th of May this year, because we just finally got a brand new album coming out as well. Let me check my calendar, because oh, never mind. So anyways, because I just wanted to give you for the fact, because Death Commander's album Never to Grow Old is going to come out on the 30th of May, at the end of May of this year, because we just got another brand new album to come out as well, for those who haven't been wondering. And we get to another metal band. So for those who haven't been wondering, Disfuneral's album In Horror Reborn is going to come out on the 25th of April of this year also, because we just got another album. I think this is going to come out on the 25th of this month of April, which is on a Saturday, because I just wanted to know, for the most part, just to giving you for how I wanted to come by, of how we got these brand new albums from these metal bands as well, whether it's death metal, especially, most specifically, death metal bands, and even thrash metal bands, because I just wanted to come by for this one, because whenever we come to talking about like these new releases on here as well, because those are the real thing for this one. And also, we have another American death metal band called Gruesome. It's going to release their new album called Silent Echoes. It's going to come out on the 6th of June of this year also, via Relapse Records, which is their record label, because we just got another album to come out from these metal bands, such as the American death metal band Gruesome, with their new album Silent Echoes, which is going to come out on the 6th of June of this year, because we just got another album to come out for the whole thing to begin, because I just have to come by for this one accordingly. So, yeah, because for the most part as well, because for the way of how you wanted to come by on new releases, right? Because, well, technically though, if I have to be honest though as well, because we have these like new albums, because because I just wanted to come by on how for this as well, because we got the 4 new albums that they're going to come out every month between April, May, and June of every year, especially in 2025, because we got some new albums, because that's the whole thing for, on the whole, opportunity of how we got those new albums to come out, because those are the whole thing for this, because I just wanted to know, just to keep it going, because this all comes to this like fresh, because now technically though, because I have wanted to say we got these metal bands have these latest brand new albums coming out as well, because Gruesome's album Silent Echoes is going to come out on the 6th of June this year, because we got another one from Relapse Records, because I had to bring this up, have I? But, however, technically though, because they ain't just started with all these new albums, because that's for the whole thing. And that's the real main reason I just wanted to come by on these, like, new albums. Yep, that's right, because I just wanted to know, for those who haven't been wondering, we have those new albums from these thrash metal bands and death metal bands in general, because I have to come by to giving you the fact for this, because of what we have for what's in store there, because I have to say this is actually one of them though, because I have the whole thing to come across on one of the, like, their albums going to be released exclusively as well, because there's the whole turning up a thing as well, because so that's how I've been very outspoken about Gruesome's album Silent Echoes is going to come out on the 6th of June this year, because we just got another album coming out. So we only got like 4 new albums coming out for this video, because we just have to come by for the whole thing. This has came to me first though, because we have a whole thing for this as well, because well, quite frankly though, because I just wanted to come by on how this has come to me though, because, well, this is so true though, because this is the whole thing for that we're gonna have like these new albums coming out from these metal bands. So keep in mind, these metal bands, most specifically death metal and thrash metal bands, are coming out every month of this year, like monthly as well, because I just wanted to come by for the whole thing of how I wanted checking things out exclusively, because we just got the whole thing for, because, you know, every metal band as well, because that's particularly of how I wanted to come by on these for the whole thing of that, because on one of this as well, because wow, ever since I have been dealing with my other previous ones on my previous video in the past, but this is going to be the real brand new one, because I just wanted to know to the whole several occasions, but this all has gathered up to this one because, you know, on the whole thing how these metal bands have always wanted to like put out like these new albums they were putting out as well, because this is all has come in by to this, because I just wanted to know. Well, you have to know. Well, because it looks like once they put out like these new albums, to see been touched by this as well, because in the exact same way I think these are those brand new albums from these metal bands that have like these like upcoming newer releases on here. Yeah, I guess you could call it as the new releases on these new metal albums. When I mean the new albums, I do mean the new upcoming releases as well, because that's how I wanted to gather to this, because this is how you want to come by on upcoming new releases as well, which is going to come out every month of this year, because that's how you want to come by accordingly for the whole daily thing, because this is all for that, because I just wanted to know so keep in mind, these new releases on these metal albums are the ones that were coming out with these, whether it's Relapse Records or any other record label with these metal bands release it, whether it's Nuclear Blast Records, Relapse Records, or any other record label with these metal bands released, because this is all I've gathered up to come across accordingly. Yep, that's right, because if you guess you can call this as well, because especially on the whole upcoming attractions on these new albums from certain death metal bands and even thrash metal bands too. But I haven't done ones on the black metal band ones just yet, which I will get back to this also at some point, because whenever you're going to gather it up to check out these new albums accordingly as well, because especially on those, well, I guess you can call that as well for this as well. So that's going to be it for my brand new video for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, especially if you're new to the channel. Smack the like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit the notifications bell button for more surprises if you miss anything new. Be sure to click on the subscribe button, especially if you're new to the channel, because as you guys all know, if you've ever been watching the channel, because I've been started doing these upcoming new releases on these metal albums as well, for those who haven't been wondering, because this is a brand new one. And that's all I have what I got. So this is Heavy Metal 95 signing off, and thank you for watching my video, and I'm glad you liked it. Hope you enjoy it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Be sure to stay safe and stay healthy. Hope you all have a great day as well. Take care. Goodbye for now. And most of all, before we go as well, so if you haven't seen my previous new metal upcoming release, or the upcoming new releases on these metal albums, be sure to check out my previous video if you can. And also, keep it metal for this video as well.